This game started with the King's Gambit, and after bishop c4, black played g4, kicking the knight away. Or not. White ignored it. Knight c3, sacrificing his knight on move 5. White is Hungarian player Maróczy, who's best known for the Maróczy bind. He was born 155 years ago today. So he sacrificed his knight on move 5. White is a knight down, but is a leading development. None of black's pieces are developed. White's ready to castle, and if black's not careful, this could be very dangerous. So d6, d4, seizing the centre in the spirit of the King's Gambit. Bishop e6, knight d5. Now black kicks the knight away with c6, or not. White ignores it and just castles. Black takes the knight, white takes back. Bishop f5 and bishop takes f4. This bishop moves back now because the queen and rook are looking at that bishop, so it moves back to a safer place. Now look, the engine still prefers black, but in practical play, this is very difficult to play. Although white has sacrificed both his knights, white's pieces are so active, and black's king is just so vulnerable in the centre. So bishop b5 check, knight d7, rook e1 check, bishop e7. Now, white's bishop takes on e6. This bishop can't take back because it's pinned. The king went to f8. This is actually a mistake. Much better would be queen b6. This attacks this pawn, this bishop, and this bishop. But, as is so often the case when people are under pressure, Chigorin just went king f8. Now, rook takes e7, knight takes e7, and rook e1, putting pressure on that pinned knight. Black moves out of the pin. White takes the knight. Queen a5, attacking the bishop and rook, but the queen comes to e2, protecting both of them. Knight f8. The knight tries to come into a defensive position, but Maróczy has this great move here. Bishop f6, forcing the king to go back to g8. The king cannot take this bishop because this would be a great checkmate. So, king g8. Now white goes queen e5. It doesn't take the rook straight away. He waits for his queen to protect the bishop. So, h6, bishop takes h8, f6, blocking the connection between the queen and bishop. White goes queen e7, sacrificing this bishop, so black takes it. And now, queen takes f6, and black Chigorin resigned. Because, yeah, if the king went here, rook e7, and there's just no stopping this mate.